This started with a design award in 2006, and now here in 2010, we're ready to break ground and move forward. Also, I would like to thank all of you for coming. Thank you for your support, and ask you that you continue to support us here at Prince George's Community College. And lastly, I want to thank our contractor, the Tompkins Guilford EV, for the commitment that they have shown so far up to this point relative to engaging local, minority, and small businesses in the county, keeping more of the money in the county. So thank you for coming. This doesn't play well on TV. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Ms. Sandy Dunnington.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Yeoman, for your welcome and introductions. As Mr. Yeoman mentioned, we are here for the groundbreaking for the Center for Health Studies. This center will be 3 stories. It will be 112,071 gross square feet and have net usable space of 63,876 square feet. Did you get that? I'm sure you can picture it just like that. This academic building will house the following health sciences programs: Health Information Management and Medical Coder Biller, Nursing, RN, or Registered Nursing, Licensed Practical Nurse to Registered Nursing, Emergency Medical Technician, Paramedic to Registered Nursing, and Licensed Practical Nursing programs, Certified Nursing Assistant, Radiography, Respiratory Therapy, Nuclear Medicine, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic, Intermediate, and Paramedic programs, Medical Assistant, Optometric Assistant, and Pharmacy Technician programs. In addition, this facility will allow us to initiate 3 new programs. They will be Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Physician Assistant, and Surgical Technician or Technology. Space is also allocated in this building for our secondary education and university partners and will allow us to foster more P-12 health science initiatives, including university partner advising and health program advising. To meet the needs of all of these programs, the first 2 floors of the building will feature 11 classrooms, 1 health computer lab, 26 state-of-the-art simulation laboratories, and these will be equipped with both audio and video where we can capture what the students are doing in those labs, and the students can review them later with or without the faculty assistants to further improve their practice. There will be 52 faculty offices, 19 staff and administrative offices, as well as space for the Health Sciences Collegiate Center, university and K-12 partners, and advisement. We will also, one of the labs will be designed specifically for students in the K-12 system to come in to the building and learn more about health careers. In addition, the 3rd floor of the building will house the following technology service centers functions: Data Center, Telecommunications Center, Network Operations Center, the Help Desk, the Call Center, and audio and video services. These will support the entire campus and provide backup communication systems for the Largo campus. This Center for Health Studies will help us provide our students absolute state-of-the-art educational experiences. We look forward to helping the county and the state meet the workforce demands for healthcare providers, because the building will allow us to increase capacity in every one of our existing programs. So on behalf of the faculty, staff, and the students who will occupy and benefit from the building, I extend my sincere thanks and my deep appreciation to each of you who helped to make this building possible. I am pleased Thank you. I am pleased at this time to introduce the president of Prince George's Community College, Dr. Charlene M. Dukes.
Good morning. Now we understand what the instructions were, so I'm going to turn the microphone for a moment back to Mr. Yeoman, the chair of the Board of Trustees.
We figured out the sign language. And in my quest to keep my comments short and sweet, they were short but not so sweet because I was remiss in not introducing my fellow board members. William D. Frazier, the outgoing chair, who's done an outstanding job for the last 2 years. Richard Thomas, a longtime board member who also does an outstanding job. And our newly minted board member, Lynn Skirpon, who we're very excited to have on the board. And we also have Jerry Mathis, who's also done an outstanding job. They give of their time and talent to make sure that we have the proper operation here and the proper educational opportunities for everyone here in the county. So now that my part is done, I'll turn it back over to the president, Dr. Charlene Dukes. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. Aren't we excited this morning? It's an absolutely lovely morning, and we couldn't have asked for a better one. We sent our wishes on high and said, the temperature has got to come down a little bit. Now, it could be a little less windy, but I'm not complaining. Not at all. So thank you very much for being here and joining with us as we celebrate this ceremonial groundbreaking, because as you can see behind me, construction really has already begun. And what's so important about this is that for 42 years, we had 14 or 16 temporary buildings behind us. And when we would send our students to the gymnasium or the continuing education building, we would say, do you see those low brown temporary buildings that have been here for 42 years? They have been so much a part of Prince George's Community College that we even had a ceremony where we demolished the buildings and thought that it was important that we preserve some of the wood that was in the building. So hopefully we'll be able to frame it, and we'll put it up in the new Center for Health Studies to show people what was and what is. And quite frankly, what perseverance and commitment will do when we know that it's our responsibility to provide the best facilities possible for our students and the residents of Prince George's County. I'd like to acknowledge some of our other platform guests. You've already met Mr. Yeoman, the chair of our Board of Trustees, the Honorable John P. McDonough, who is the Secretary of State, and he is here today representing Governor Martin O'Malley and Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown. We have joining us the Honorable Douglas J.J. Peters, Chair of the Prince George's Senate Delegation, the Honorable Melanie G. Griffith, Chair of the Prince George's House Delegation. We have Mr. Howard Burnett representing the Honorable Jack B. Johnson, the County Executive. We have the Honorable Thomas Dornoga, Chair of the Prince George's County Council, and the Honorable Samuel H. Dean, who is a member of the Council and represents District 6, the district in which Prince George's Community College resides. I'd also like to introduce Mrs. Donna Dean, who is the wife of Mr. Dean. We have joining us also Nikhil Schultz, who is from the office of Senator Barbara Mikulski. We have Nina Smith, who is here too on behalf of Governor O'Malley. We have Senator Nathaniel Exum and Delegate Aisha Braveboy, and we're also joined by Delegate Michael Vaughn. And we have with us two of our very good partners here in the county, and that is Major Leroy Smith, Colonel Steve Hess, representing the Prince George's County Fire Department. Now let me say this to you, all of you are important. So if I have missed anyone, charge it to the excitement of the day, because we know how committed all of you are to Prince George's Community College and the work that we do here. We're also joined by the architectural firm that helped to design the building, from Erie International.